1 month ago, I made a video about a volcano in Italy, a lake of fire, and seeing a man in the rubble holding the Leaning Tower of Pisa. 2 weeks later, Campi Flegrei wakes up. Hiya guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sean Hills and this is A Soul's Experience, a channel dedicated to helping the human race remember who we really are. Now, I've been having visions since 2007 and I knew that the world was going to change 5 years ago, which it did. The whole entire planet was affected by something that happened 5 years ago from this very year. I also know that an event not similar to what happened 5 years ago, but an event that changes the world again happens this very year. And when I had my vision back in 2007, I was left with a timeline and feelings, but no details. And I think that was important because I would not have been able to carry on naturally with my life if I had seen all them years ago what I see today. Now, when I saw my vision back in 2007, I only saw a timeline with feelings and no specifics. But the feelings I had were so great and grand leading up to 5 years ago that I told all my friends and family for years that the whole world is going to change, but I didn't know how. And it did. The whole world changed. Now, what happened 5 years ago is actually linked energetically to this year. And all the years in between have been like a stepping stone, almost like a boiling pot that, the gas, it got put on the gas 5 years ago and it started heating up every single year. Well, this is the year. This is the year that the gas the pressure is too much. The change is too great. It needs to come now. This is the time. I cannot stress enough. And I know a lot of people do not like to put timelines onto predictions and stuff, but I know in my heart of hearts that I knew what was going to happen 5 years ago. Not specifically, but I knew the world was going to be affected. This feeling I have for this year that I've been waiting for I've been waiting for this year since 2007. So that should show you it's something not to fear. I've been waiting for this year because I know it is so big. It is so great. It is the catalyst that is going to shake up the planet to take us fully 100% into this great awakening. So let's talk quickly about what I saw and why I believe this is what is going to come true. A month ago I made a video and I saw a lake of fire. I actually thought it was water at first, but then the voice of the Lord told me, he said, that's fire. Or they said, that's fire. And so I said, okay, a lake of fire. And then I saw a man in the rubble from the waist down and in his hand holding the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It actually looked like a tower off the Tower of London, but again, the voice of the Lord said, that's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and it represents Italy. Now, a month ago, I had no idea, because everybody was talking about Greece and some volcano in Greece. I'm having visions about Italy, and specifically a volcano in Italy. It was clear as day. A man in the rubble holding the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which represented Italy, and a lake of fire. And I said a month ago in my video, the only explanation I could think is a volcano in Italy. 2 weeks later, a super volcano called Campi Flegrei wakes up. Over 200 earthquakes recorded in a 24-hour period, which got all the scientists and all the geologists and all the people, all the professionals really, really worried. So they've rushed there. They've rushed to Campi Flegrei to test, because this is a super volcano. If this goes off, many, many lives could be lost and it could affect us all around the globe. So they've gone over to Italy to do tests, and the CO2 emissions are through the roof. Basically, all the indications, and happening to this day, you can go check today. You can go and check today. I recommend Stefan Burns, really, really great YouTuber out there doing some amazing work with spirituality and science and mixing the two together, which is something I pray that we see a lot more of in this coming golden age that we're going into, is science and spirituality mixing together. But anyway, you can go over today and have a look. Campi Flegrei is awake, it is rattling, it is rolling. And I saw this. It's an opportunity for us to be able to potentially change the timeline here if we pray. And that's what this video is really about. If we really pray for the people of Italy. Now, prayer can only do so much. And some people might not want to hear that. But there is a catalyst coming this year, and there needs to be a world reuniting event, because people aren't getting the picture. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. Yes, in our lovely, beautiful community that is growing all the time. Yes, yes, yes. We know that we should be united. We know we should be compassionate. We know that we should be empathetic and loving towards each other. We have our bad days. We are here for a human experience. And guess what? Humans are emotional beings, so let's not be hard on ourselves. But deep down in our hearts, we don't want to hurt people. We don't want to start WARs. You know, we don't want to start all that business and be nasty to others and take from others. And most of us just want to love our families and get by. And there's we're this close. This year is the tipping point. But we're this close. But we need that extra wave of questioners. Okay, people to question their reality. Because until you start asking the questions, you're not going to find the answers. You're not going to find the truth. You can't go along in this life with your eyes half closed, just believing that what you see and what you can touch is reality. And that what you're being told by those in power, those in trusted establishments is the truth and reality, your reality. How can we be so trusting to just believe in everything without asking the questions ourselves, without finding out the answers ourselves? This is how I managed to have visions. I didn't know I could have visions. My first one, I must admit, my first one back in 2007 was spontaneous. That was completely spontaneous. I was walking in the sun, having a walk by the beach, and I'm whacked with this vision. And this instant vision and this instant knowing of what was going to take place energetically. And it's only since I actually dove into spirituality and started meditating that I started seeing what was going to happen. And this is one of the clearest visions I've had. I've had some very, very clear visions, but a lot of them, it takes a while to put the pieces together. But to see a lake of fire, and then to see a man in the rubble holding the Leaning Tower of Pisa, a lake of fire in Italy. The first thing I done was, please forgive my geography, but I wasn't aware that Italy is one of the most deadliest places on planet Earth. Have you seen how many volcanoes are in Italy? I'm not even joking. Caldera after caldera with loads of other volcanoes on top. It's literally nuts. It's a time bomb waiting to go off. And I just pray. I pray that the people in that area, this is what I pray for. I pray that if this event has to take place due to destiny, due to a catalyst, due to waking the rest of the planet up, if it has to take place, then I pray that the word gets out there that those who wish to be here still on planet Earth for the Great Awakening, you need to find safety. For those who are going to choose to watch from the spirit world, God bless you and thank you for being down here on Earth with all of us. If this is your time to pass back over, then there's not much any of us can do, because that is up to God. That is up to the Lord, and that is up to you. That was your soul plan before you came down here. That was your soul plan. You chose when to come here, and you're going to choose when to leave. And that is the power we have. Honestly, that is the power we have as souls. You hear it all the time of people waiting for that right moment to pass on for whatever reason, and that is genuine. Pets do it as well. Animals do it. Animals wait for the right time to pass so that the owner could be in the best possible position spiritually, emotionally, physically, and so it causes the least amount of pain. However, we all have the power. Please sit with this. This vision was so clear. It was so clear. And then looking afterwards, after I had the vision, the reason I made the video is because it was just everything. I had no idea Italy was just, but there was nothing really big going on when I made the video. There was nothing going on in Italy. Everyone was talking about Greece. 2 weeks after I make the video, bang, Campi Flegrei wakes up. A super volcano in Italy. Coincidence? I don't believe so, unfortunately. But we have to remember that the beautiful plan from the spirit world doesn't always look beautiful down here on Earth. It doesn't. I want you to imagine that you spent your whole life building the best sandcastle you could ever build, and you've spent 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years building this, 20 years, building this sandcastle, this beautiful, beautiful sandcastle. And then the universe, the divine, comes along and with one wash of a wave knocks it down. 40 years of work breaks it down. You're in tears, you're distraught, there is nowhere for your family to live. This castle that you built was everything you knew, it's everything you put your love into, it was your life, it was your work, it was your safety, it was your security, and the universe with a wave smashes it down, okay? And you moan, and you bitch, and you cry, and why me? And behind you, you didn't realise that the universe was building a greater sandcastle for you and your family to live in. You didn't realise that the whole time there was this amazing house, this mansion made of crystal. It wasn't even made of sand. It was made of glass, a palace made of glass. And it was behind you the whole time. The whole time you were trying to build your little sandcastle that was fundamentally not strong enough to survive what the universe could throw at you. The whole time was an indestructible diamond crafted palace full of gold and crystals and riches and beautiful, and it was waiting for you the whole time, but you couldn't see it because you were too focused on this life that you were building for yourself. Was sometime that, you know, that wave is coming. That wave is coming, and it's coming to break down our castles. If our castles are not built in love, if they're not built in diamonds and crystals and love, and I mean that metaphorically, if they're built with grit and this and stone and bits of old glass, if they're built with rubbish, it's going to fall. It has to be built in divine love, in diamond and crystal, in divine energy. It has to be built in divine love. And this is what the universe is going to give to us. It's bringing in a wave with this volcano, with this world-changing event that is going to take place. World-changing, not world-destroying, but with this world-changing event that is going to take place this year. This year, when it takes place, our castles will be washed away. But we have to stay strong and positive, because behind us, the universe has a palace made of crystal for us. A palace made of crystal waiting for us, encased with diamonds and gold. Metaphorically, this is the heaven on earth that is coming into a golden age. And are you worth that palace? Yes, you are. Am I worth that palace? Yes, I am. We are all children of God, and we are all worth more than what this planet so far has given us. Yeah, we are. We are all worth more than being held in constraints so that we may only work just enough to get by. We are worth more than that. And the universe is waiting for us. It's waiting. We weren't able to get there fully on our own. So many of us have put in the hard work. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel, because it helps this message get out there. It helps the message of love and unity. This is putting in the work. This is spreading the message. Jumping on here almost, every other day, so I can spread the message of love and just touch a few lives out there. And if I can warn a few people about what is coming this year, then maybe we can get a little bit prepared. Prophecy leads to preparedness, because it means the Lord loves us that much, that He's letting us know what is about to happen. The Lord loves us that much, that He's allowing us to see beyond the veil, allowing us to see beyond the linear timeline into the future, so we may be more prepared. And how do we prepare for this? It's very, very, very simple. We don't have to run around like mad preppers, although a little bit of emergency food and water in the back is never, and medicine is never a bad idea. Never a bad idea. But we prepare for this by enjoying today. I want you to enjoy today. I want you to let tomorrow worry about itself. Don't worry about tomorrow, okay? We have to enjoy today and keep in our heart our loved ones. If you can speak to your loved ones today, speak to them. If you can hug or kiss a loved one today, hug and kiss them. Tell them that you love them. Because we're not promised tomorrow. And that's a fact. Some of us won't make it through this awakening. A lot of us will. A lot of us will. I know there's a lot of videos out there about dropping down the population to 1 billion, wiping out 90% or 80% of the globe. That isn't going to happen. That isn't what this time is about. Yes, souls are choosing to leave the planet before it happens so that they can watch and support us from the sidelines. If you aren't aware already, the whole entire universe is watching Earth right now. The whole entire universe is watching Earth and us awaken. It's so beautiful. So I want to thank you all for being down here with me and all of us on Earth at this great time of awakening. It is tough, but it is beautiful. And if there's one thing we like on Earth, it's a little bit of beauty. So please take care. Please take care. This video is not meant to scare anybody. It's just letting people know of what's happening over in Italy right now. I had this vision. You can go check it out. I had it a month ago. And like I said, 2 weeks later, Campi Flegrei wakes up. It's not a coincidence, and we need to be prepared and maybe if you've got loved ones in Italy, please let them know this isn't just another rumble in the jungle. This is the real deal this year, and we need to be prepared. However that may look, however that may manifest, something massive comes this year. And it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. This is the year that everyone's been talking about. I had no idea back in 2007 that this year had any significance whatsoever, apart from that the whole world changed. I had no idea that they'd been talking about this year literally in the Made Its text, in astrology, literally in all spiritual books and teachings. They've been talking about this year. So please, until next time, I want you to all take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be compassionate with yourselves. Give yourself some pampering. Give yourself some love. I will see you very, very soon. Enjoy today. Love yourself today. Love your family. That is the message for this video. Love yourselves. Love your family. Love your pets. Love your friends. Love breathing. Love being alive right now. Because one day it will all be over for this lifetime, and we'll have to go through the whole reincarnation process again if we want to take another breath. So make the most of it, because we didn't do all this work for nothing, guys. We came down here for a reason. Let's wake up. Let's appreciate our beautiful bodies, our beautiful lives, and let's just keep going. We're going into a golden age. We really are. Take care for now. I love you all.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long.